According to OBS, I should be live right about now. So you should get the notification, I'm hoping.
Alright, I'm in.
You, OBS. It's looking... I think I saw it stutter.
It did stutter a little bit. We'll see if it's just stuttering because it's loading.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that's it. Okay, looks cleaner now. Looks cleaner now that we're in the game. Ooh, we got... Yes. Yes, this looks good. This looks better. Oh, come on. No, I can see you. Oh, God, OBS, why? Why do you hate me so? Even claiming to be...
Alright, lower your stream quality to me.
That is the X
Factor.
Factor.
Did change.
That is the X Factor, it's true.
720/30.
You got it? Okay. Okay. It looks clean.
I'm still about 20 or so seconds behind.
Gotcha.
Some kind of pod ahead.
Yeah, that might have done it. Maybe we were overloading the NVEC encoder.
Damn, I guess you're right. Holy shit. Literally suffering from success. We got Discord Nitro free for a week, and this is what happens. Oh my god.
Knowing that was the issue that pisses me off now, actually.
Why is that? Because we're dumb?
Well, yeah. If I just remember, that's the factor we changed.
Yeah, dude, you and me both.
You could have fixed the first stream, yeah.
My god. It's well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We made it. We got a lot of things set up. Hey, Avery, how's it going, man? All right, now it's better. Heck yes, man. I like how, you know, I even mentioned, oh yeah, right before the storm, like, oh, I got Discord Nitro for a week. That'll be fun for us here. Yeah. Yeah, fun. Fun turned out to be a very strong word here. Silver lining. Now we're Gucci, boys. All right. Good you could make it back, Avery. Thank you for your patience, man. And I would really like to apologize to everyone who's had to put up with this B to the S.
Shepard, careful where you step.
Don't want to burn all my flame juice if I can help it. God, there's some shit going on in the Rachni game. Is Kyle again? Dang, you know, you're right, Dan. I'm just living up to my brand. That's what's happening right now.
Note the wires, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Everyone always asks, is Kyle again? No one ever asks, how's Kyle again?
Dang. Oh, yeah. Alright, a little closer than I thought. Ooh, new firestorm. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the refill, boys. I guess they do want to kind of let me...
You just... yeah. You killed her when they were out of combat, so she revived.
I know. But, like, I know that's what happened, but that animation was the silliest goddamn thing, dude. It was like she was doing that fucking move from The Matrix, where she was diving back, bending at the knees to dodge bullets, and then she just popped back up to her feet. That's all I can think about with that. It's not a Kyle again Mass Effect stream unless I find something really weird, though, is it? God damn it, the Reaper's already got to him.
We've got company. Light him up, Shepard.
Alright, let's see how the DMR performs here.
Firewall, Shepard. Is that Rachni?
Good eye.
Oh dear. Liara, you don't have to, like... Okay, maybe she does. Maybe she does have to be up there and face tanking. Alright. We're finally back, boys.
Light him up, Shepard.
And let's go ahead and do some first aid.
Black Knight.
Good eye.
Oh, that's the guy who's been slapping my buddy. My booty. Can I camouflage out of this? Nope. I'll just die invisible. Alright, boys, my weakness. Guys who run up directly at me, for I am a squish baby boy. I am the squishiest little glass cannon of a man.
On the far wall, Shepard. Is that Black Knight?
Good eye.
So, I gotta get back into the rhythm here. Good job, Edie. You keep pistol whipping that guy. You're doing great, girl. Yeah, we are still in insane difficulty, my man. We never went back. It's all good. Once I get back in my rhythm here. Huh. Barrier engine.
Yeah, that was buffing the husk, giving them barrier.
Alright, makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna slide right back into this. We'll get used to playing like Little Dicky, which is what we have to do. Gotta get rid of all that muscle memory telling me that Shepard shoulder checks people and face tanks damage. Oh, goddamn. There's gotta be another dead Krogan with a flamethrower around here, right? I think I see one. Yeah, here we go. Much better. Okay, Liara and Edie, you know, now they're wise. Now they're wise to the dangers of not being tucked away in cover.
No question, Reapers have been here.
Agreed. Let's
It's the
find out
Rachni
why.
or what's left. Another species twisted by the Reapers.
Right. Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing
Goddamn.
yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The nest has to be here. The significant amount of Reaper forces indicates we are on the right path. A barrier, Shepard.
Copy that.
It must open somehow. What is that?
Okay.
It was some kind of lock.
Just shoot it with fire.
Look out!
Ooh.
Anyone injured?
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on.
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
That hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
Alright, we got two options. Okay, let's go to the water. Why not? Why not? Just gonna get all this goo all over my nice space boots. God, what hurts about this the most is that, like, the reason I was okay with sparing the Rachni, like, how I logicked myself into it,
Shepard.
was that she
I know what
seemed
happened to the
so
scouts.
repentant. It seemed like it was
What did you find?
actually
They got
legit.
hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Yeah, lots of that too. But yeah, it's like the fucking Rachni did. They actually did seem to live up to that. They just wanted a peaceful place out at the edge of the fucking nowhere. And sure enough, because the edge of fucking nowhere is where Reapers live, they got completely screwed by that. That's like doubly heartbreaking.
Looks like a last
It's
message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Ereba on the Citadel.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah. So also like the first game, the Reapers were still so eldritch and so unknown that you don't really know anything about why that would be a bad idea. You know? God. You're like, again.
Liara!
You aren't even letting her heal, and you're just blowing up things next to her for no reason.
Okay, that last
You're
one was
literally,
on purpose.
you're literally doing that to her. Yeah.
That last one was on purpose, okay? I'll admit it. That was me.
Yeah. But now you have to pay the cost for your actions. The cost for sparing the Rachni. And there is a cost.
Oh my god, yeah.
Expect trouble.
We're already seeing trouble because of this. Which, oh my god, one can only imagine what's gonna happen because the Reapers have access to the Rachni's mind, their song, all that bullshit. Like, we are just in some trouble.
The cost is a little bit more than just a new enemy set.
We'll see how bad this ends up being, won't we, fellas? I'm using my biggest fucking gun right now to blow away bugs. There we go, that's better. Jesus. I'm not sure what was up with that exchange.
So yeah, if you melee husks, that's what happens. And you aren't immune to damage, so the rocket kept hitting you, and so you exited the animation, you were dead.
I see.
The variation is what's giving the husk barrier.
Yeah, no, I can tell that, but it doesn't seem like... Oh, I can actually damage this one very well.
You can damage the other one too when you don't miss.
Boom, roasted. Okay, the fire rate is actually just a little too slow for using this effectively with the DMR. God damn,
So we need a different gun.
Yep, we're gonna have to do a different gun. We're gonna have to drop this right now. Alright, first things first, we break the barriers. Both of them. That's a Ravager, never mind. There's the rocket, boys!
You keep being sniped by that Ravager. You can't just stand right there.
I know, but I also gotta avoid getting grappled by these guys, which requires just a little bit of standing out of arm's reach.
But where you are, if you stand up, the Ravager snipes you.
Yep. Alright. I saw you. Alright, we need to break through armor. So we need to do some incineration. And, you know, just totally whip that into the thing because I totally thought that was incinerating ammo, which is what we had in the last game. I need to remember this is 3 now. Alright, we're just gonna have to keep blocking away at him. Come on, that's gotta be a good angle. There we go. Cannibal right there. If I actually got rid of the slow time on this thing, it might feel real nice. There we go. Okay, I could have swore I hit you. That'll do. Throw another incinerate out there for the big guy. And another one.
It's finished.
There we go.
Keep the pressure up.
We're so back. We're in infiltrator mode now, boys. We are Solid Snake. Maybe the stream problem was trying to save Shepard. Fair, Avery. I'm not doing him any justice right now. And actually, I got rocketed in the face. So, cheers to trying not to get rocketed
railguns,
again.
but okay.
You know what? If I had actually heard you in time to stop myself there, I think it being a railgun might have been grounds for me not to take that vodka right there.
Stay low.
I actually do like this loadout. It's just going to take a few tries for us to find the right attachments, I think, to go with it.
I think the extended magazine might be nice.
Yeah, I think so too. Lose the slow-mo effect, trade that for the extended mag, because that'll give us an extra 3 shots in here. I think 9 feels right. And while the slowing time is great for landing that initial headshot, I mean, I think the strength of this gun lies in follow-up shots. You want to fire those out quickly.
Yeah, it's basically slowing down your own rate of fire.
Yeah.
Making the gun feel really, feel clunkier than it is.
Yeah, technically a buff that feels more like a debuff. Ah, I hit the rock, my bad. Alright, we're so back, fellas. Gonna go ahead and get that ammo. Sir, do you have a... What? Thank you. Shotgun spare ammo. Dang, I thought that was a flamethrower. Well, it's time to test, how well does this go? Kinda well. Still a little wasteful. Yeah, alright. One shot of that'll do it, no surprise. Just for ammo efficiency's sake, we're just gonna tag it up with the SMG though. Seems that triggers an explosive, which is helpful.
Must be getting close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Give me the free credits.
It's fine. Crow can fight better angry.
Look out!
Just trying to make it so I can angle the burst of this little pistole. Because it's like a, I guess a 5 or a 6 round burst. So if I can just drag my mouse fast enough, I can tag multiples of these things. At least that's the plan. You know, I'm trying to do what they call a pro gamer move. But the real pro gamer move was actually probably just to grab the flamethrower.
But this atmosphere is breathable.
There's no telling how much the Reapers changed the Rachni. I believe their breathing is armies here. They reproduce very quickly, and this is a perfect place to hide them until they're too strong to stop.
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got at us so we don't reach the nest.
Ooh, shoulder guard. Let's take some new armor, not ammo, armoire. Because as we all know, fashion is the true end game of every RPG ever, action RPGs included.
It's true.
It's not about stopping the Reapers, it's about looking drippy as fuck as we do it, boys. Actually, I know Eric's favorite Shepard drip, but what is y'all's favorite Shepard drip? Like when he's in the casual clothes.
Shepard, we're blocked and getting overrun. Move it, Shepard.
Shit. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're going. We're moving this field trick right along, everybody. We're walking. We're burning.
Come on!
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo.
Damn, that's
Target,
a good fucking
get
line.
Jason quotes that a lot.
God damn, I guess now I'll actually notice it. That pistol piercing mod, yes!
More eggs.
Take it slow.
Just gotta save the flamethrower.
Yeah, oh yeah, burn the narrow passage.
Here we go. Yeah, first you burn the narrow passage to establish dominance. Have you never been spelunking before?
Cave divers, when they see a cave marked
What?
total death, do
that?
not enter. Just boots sticking out.
Grunt, we've located the central
Right?
chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Look, I'm just glad that no matter how bad my life gets, I'll never be the guy who died in Nutty Putty Cave.
Oh man.
Damn it!
It was actually truly a horrible and harrowing event that impacted a lot of
Find the
people.
power node.
But
Yeah.
The only thing that people are gonna remember is that he was in Nutty Putty Cave, because it's such a goddamn goofy name. There it is. There's the start of the puzzle.
This is it, people.
We are ballin' with a flamethrower. Oh god. Oh dear. All right. We're gonna have to be real careful. I think we eliminate the husks first. They actually represent the most immediate threat. If I
As you're being shot to death.
Yeah. Okay. I'll admit. I slept on the rock. I didn't realize the rock was actually the largest threat to me.
This is it, people.
Because I am an idiot, you see. And dodge rolling does not work if rock is there. Oh dear. That was a choice. That was a fucking choice I made. How it didn't kill me, I'll never know. Alright. I think we bought ourselves just enough time. Oh neat! Oh no. Can you please take cover, Shep? Please, thank you. Alright, sweet. My guy, my goat. Could you please not do a complete 180 when I want to aim at the guy? Oh my god, insane difficulty. No, we're not giving up just yet, fellas, but hot damn. Please let me get my DMR. Thank you. Try really hard not to get blown up there. I do like how there seems to be a suppression system in the game. And it impacts them as well as us. Alright, we gotta clear any non-railgun guy there ads first. Incinerate. Let's see if this maybe takes off a bigger chunk of armor. I doubt it. It takes off enough of a chunk to at least be worth the bullet.
Shepard, over here.
Come on, we gotta get past this barrier.
There must be more power nodes on the other side.
Oh dear. Hello, husks. Hello, husks. How are you doing? I mean, they say the only thing worse than zombies is zombies that are on fire, but I actually don't know if I believe that. Because, like, skin and muscle will melt off the bone, literally. I know that's a gross image for you guys to have, but, like, it's kind of true. So the zombie would fall apart at a certain point, and it would be pretty fast. Yes, Dad, I did see the Clan Ghost Bear DLC. Which is cool, because Ghost Bear is my favorite clan, but I'm worried because it has to do with Mech Warrior clans. Oh, man. I have been trying so hard to motivate myself to do, like, a little special Mech Warrior event. So for those of you guys who don't know the lore so well, the Battle of Pripyat is the biggest battle in the Clan Wars history. It's where the clans are defeated, right? And shit stops. That's actually happening this month. Technically speaking, that happens this month in several hundred years. But, you know, you get what I'm saying. I wanted to do a little event for it, but that means probably playing MechWarrior clans, which has not impressed me of late. I was able to get through the game once. And that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. I will probably try the DLC. In true Kyligan fashion, I will probably review the game and the first DLC in the same pack. But overall,
They aren't letting up.
yeah,
Stay focused.
It hurts me so much to have to say it like that too, because the truth is, I love the MechWarrior universe. I think that much is clear to everybody. I don't know, Eric, what are your thoughts? What are the chances that you'll ever play this, ever actually play through MechWarrior 5 Clans?
They need to have some sort of sandbox mode for me to be really interested in it. And I understand it's not a Mercenaries game, because Mercenaries set the bar so high for really engaging repeatable, almost roguelite, like long-term roguelite gameplay that really drew me in, was really addictive. They had an amazing loop, and then I understand the Clans was never going to be that, but I really had the hope that they would have had other systems to introduce some sort of, you know, I guess, replayability. Like, for example, all right, sure, we aren't mercenaries. We can't have a mercenaries-esque playthrough. What you could have is another mode where it's like, all right, hey, Commando's going in, you know, as an early run, see as far as you can get with limited, you know, supplies or something like that, right? Like they could have done other game modes that could have kept that level of replayability and like sort of sandboxy nature where your choices matter more. But yeah, that's one thing that just was really unsatisfying, was at the end of every mission, just your mech was fine. And like, there you go. All right, you can go in again, even though you ripped off all your armor and stuff. And it doesn't make sense. You're military, you have spare parts, but it got rid of a lot of the stake in those fights for me, as well as the build variety just being laser. As the dedicated mech warrior ballistic supremacist, I was not happy that laser build was the build, and there was no other build.
It makes a little sense in lore, but even then, if there's going to be a strongest thing for Clans, it's going to be the LRM game, hands down. Because, like, this is something they could never do in-game, but lore-wise, like, some of the earliest signs that you were being attacked by Clan mechs is that the fucking missiles would come around the curvature of the small shit planet you were on. And that was the first thing you'd see of them. And they were already locked onto you, already slamming into you. Like, it's such a cool thought, but you could never do that gameplay-wise. The maps just aren't big enough for one, but and there's also, you know, balance reasons around that. Should have seen the dust. Should have seen the dust.
Like, for example, guys, like when playing, let's say, MechWarrior 5, I was always what I would call direct fire support. I was never in a brawler. I was in some sort of long-range autocannon, you know, LBACs or something like that mech. So I would do riflemen, I'd do Jaeger mech, I'd do blackjacks. Even when I was playing MechWarrior Online, because I'm almost as much of a MechWarrior fan as Kyle is, actually. Like, I had this blackjack build that had a fully maxed autocannon 2 fire rate. So I was basically almost full autoing autocannon 2s in MechWarrior Online. It was disgusting. I could absolutely just annihilate, like, it's like any assault mech that was slow and couldn't get away from my shots. I would just hold on the cockpit and they would die.
Besides, come on guys, you know who the brawler of my friendo Lance is. You know who it is. Anyway, yeah, no. The thing is, Eric is like terrifyingly good in the fire support role. You get a nicely kitted out blackjack for him, and he will easily go toe to toe and then stand above some heavies and assaults. It's ridiculous what the man can accomplish when he doesn't have to manage heat. And then MechWarrior Clans comes around and says, well, if you want to be viable, lasers.
It's not just heat management, it would also have like the worst range efficiency. With an autocannon, if I can see it, I can hit it.
Yeah, something I'll talk about in much greater length when I decide to finish this video, because I already did kind of talk about it. The audio's recorded for a lot of these bits. I know, my workflow's terrible, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, no, if you are a brawler boy like me, who wants to get in heavily armored bullshit, run up at people, and say, you swing first, bro, then MechWarrior 5 Clans is great for that. There's so many ways you can customize your everything down to like how you layer on extra armor, all sorts of cool stuff. All the neat like Omni-Mech quirks are here. But it always ends up in being service to having more armor and more lasers. It is very pigeonholy, especially if you play it at the hardest difficulty like I do, where you have to make optimal decisions, or else you just get slapped in the face repeatedly. It's actually
looks like
painful.
Daniel wants us to lower the volume of the game a bit.
Nope. Lower the game volume? I could do that. Dan, let's go ahead and pause this. The game is gonna freak out because I'm gonna have to go click on OBS. And actually, you know what? The music's just loud here. I might just lower the audio score in the game. Seems like a better idea here. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's better for me too. Straight up. It's very loud and in my face. Ooh, I am running out of Medigel. Do I pick up Liara now, or do I try and finish this fight so she can get rid of that post-fight res? Oh god, it's Liara and Edie. Okay, that changes. I need you two to get out of the pool of water with the Ravagers. Please? Holy shit, girls! Oh man. I'm sorry, Liara, but I should have brought Gare Bear. Oh my god, and there's another fucking Ravager. Starting to run out of ammo that can get through to him. Oh, come on, Kyle, don't flub the easy shots. Thank you, melee. Melee build. When I do it right, I can stand up to the husks. And baby cannibals? Yes, cannibals. Alright. Good enough. Good enough, boys. Oh. Hi. Alright, yeah, okay, we're gonna have to keep moving in to hit him from this angle. That's fine. They've definitely rebalanced the game so more builds are useful, but you are already a laser bow person, so it never bothered me. Fair enough, Avery. Yeah, and I have seen some of the rebalances they've done. I don't personally think it's necessarily enough to overtake laser boat dominance. But it's definitely enough to make other boats feel more useful.
Hey, Cal, pay attention.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Goddess.
Maddening's our note has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
God damn, she went from being a prisoner of Cerberus to a prisoner of the Reapers. I'm not sure which is the worst fate, but it's probably this one.
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
They can't hurt you anymore.
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. Children return. They will destroy us all. Rid movement here.
Oh dear.
A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us.
She's badly wounded. She needs time to escape.
Okay.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Arlec Company dies. Is that clear?
Do we help her escape or do we leave her to die? I mean, obviously, if she can actually escape and help us fight the Reapers, that's huge, because she's literally like the token representative of the Zerg in this universe. But she was taken control of once. Who says it wouldn't happen again? You know what? This may be a mistake. But I think I'm gonna double down on this one, fellas. I think I might double down. I kind of want to help her escape.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just I do confirm. All right, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not breaking everything right here and now.
I just had to check that. Yeah.
This is why we have an Eric, everybody. And Daniel, yes, we need assets, my man. We need cannon fodder. This is probably the wrong choice. But I've already sunk myself into this hole way back before I even understood what the Reapers were, so let's fucking do it.
Listen up. Arlec Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way.
Commander!
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose. Now get us out of here.
Oh. Hello, Grunts. Attaboy, front.
Shuttle's down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard!
Grunt. Ah.
My turn.
That hurts.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
You fucking thought.
Holy shit, I did! I was about to be like, this queen better be worth it. I just traded her for my fucking front.
Got something to eat.
Oh, Grunt. Oh, buddy. Oh, shit. Somebody get this man on a stretcher, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Oh, man, I was close, Dan. I was close.
Reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Oh, holy shit, okay. Yeah, absolutely, my glorious
Shepard
bloody
made
son.
it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
What's up, Uncle Rex?
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
All right. Nope, Morden, what's up, dog?
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infections strained from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
That was devious. I mean, it was both devious and clever, but definitely, yeah.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
So we are not going to do that mission for a little bit, okay?
Okay, we'll put that one off on the side. All right, I am curious. What the okay. Not at all a mindless insect, the Rachni are capable of feats of engineering comparable with any sentient species. While initially greeted with suspicion, the Rachni workers dispatched to the Crucible have integrated into the project smoothly. They work especially well on tasks that benefit from group work, and senior Crucible staff members are learning to trust the Rachni with more complex problems. So we got good Rachni and we got bad Rachni. That's the big trade-off here. 25%, 25 points of Krogan. Yeah, come on. Grunt is definitely worth at least almost half a fleet. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So, you went to the Warcom behind you?
All right. The war terminal, or?
Yeah, the Warcom.
Gotcha.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Ha.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
No lie, chat, I seriously thought he had the Monster Energy drink logo on him twice. I swear it's not just because I'm Kyle, but it's partially because I'm a Kyle. Look at his hat, guys, you'll see it.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you
don't
already
say
died
that,
once,
Shepard.
and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Well, we put that evil in the air. So let's try not to die while we're at it, huh? Fuck. Alright. So we got some funding, yes. Is there a way for me to see how many credits I have on my person?
Right there. Oh, there's the main screen.
Yo, it's not enough for the Black Widow, but we're getting some cash. We got some flow. Alrighty, so I don't imagine much has stopped with Primarch Perturabo over here.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Sirkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Morden Solus knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised a Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
Alright. Yep.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, we're back on baseline with him. Let's see how Rex is doing.
Need something, Shepard?
After the cure, Tachanka, female Krogan. Nope, we're good.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
No.
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Oh. Good thing you're packing a quad, right, Rex? You still got 3 to spare? Maybe? Youch.
You said it out when we were there on leave. You'd never know there was a war on. You'll know soon enough.
So we should probably... Let me think of what do we do next.
Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Benning. Well, I guess we talk to Traynor to see what's up with this. Unless this starts a timer I'm not aware of.
I think that's just an M7 mission.
Oh.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Sweet. Let's see if Joker has anything to say about all this. I kind of wish we could have gotten Traynor and Kelly. I kind of liked having a ship psychiatrist.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
Yeah, no, I ship Jedi.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, you learn from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah,
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
it wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
I guess Joker does read the reports.
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Damn. Wow. I like how Edie's character trait is horny robot. Like, she asked about the Asari bonding process. Yeah, I wonder why you're so curious about humans, their mating rituals, and bonding processes, Edie. I really do wonder. Let's see if we can go check on my son. Let's see. Is he laying down in the medical lab like he should be?
No, that would... Perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could... but... Should test with...
That's worse.
Morden, never change.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Okay, nope, we already talked
Nice
about
talking
that.
with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Said 2 sentences. Nice talking with you, Morden. Alright, yeah, no, that's where we threw Edie's body. We already talked to Eve about all Eve-related things. Sadly, no. Missed opportunity. I can only assume there's a pretty hefty stream delay.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvug. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvug.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Dang. Yeah, no, that's gotta weigh differently on something that lives 1,000 years as opposed to us.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Alright, hold on. So she's 109. We were in prison for a year or 2?
Like 8 months.
Okay, so we were in prison for 8 months. You know, that's really not a bad price for the 300,000 people we fucking killed with the push of a button. Alright, so we'll ballpark that plus a lot of the events that come to pass to be about a year, plus the 2 years we were dead for.
Yeah.
So she was just a pup at 107 when this all started. I think we talked about Shepard's age too. He was what? 20.
So he's actually... Yeah, he's actually 29, which does not seem like... He seems older, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he seems like someone who's mid-30s, but no, fuck, he's actually... If he starts the game at game 1 at 29, then...
He's like 30 right now.
Yeah. He is physically 30. God damn. Shepard and I are the same.
when everyone started, yeah, I'm the same age as him.
Hot damn.
Let's not continue that comparison, please.
Nope. Hey, would you look at that? The war's not over.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Dang, Liara's going through it too. Right,
oh, we should go back to the Citadel.
Here we go.
I remember now. All right, so not only do we have that side quest to turn in for the Krogan and some money to talk, but Miranda sent you a message.
That's right. We have got a lot to get done on the Citadel. All right, we got some nice Prothean notes here. I'm sure there's a lot of important lore, but TLDR for a stream. Sorry.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available.
As much as I would love to do an audiobook for you guys, I gotta check on Gare Bear real quick. I don't feel like this is the time nor the space. Actually, now that I think about it, why don't I do an audiobook? Dang. Missed opportunity. Gare Bear is not doing calibrations. What the hell? Is he okay? Does he need help? Garrus is dead. Guys, Garrus is fucking dead. Someone tell me, where do I find Garrus? If he's not doing calibrations, he's dead. Watch as he's in, like, the men's room. Garrus! Could you imagine if Shepard, like, bust in and Garrus was just taking a piss?
Rachni.
Oh.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Noveria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
That's another great line. Dang, we have had 2 great lines. I don't need luck, I need ammo. And most of the time, you don't even realize it's amazing. You're just clawing your way from one mess to another, hoping your ass comes with you. Damn. Hard lines today, fellas.
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
Amen, Gare Bear. So, if Grunt is my son, then his uncle is Garrus. Definitely honorary Uncle Gare Bear here.
Yep.
Same applies to Edie, my AI daughter, so we'll see how that goes.
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tali did.
But Caden didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again.
I'm so happy we have Chocolates and Adams back. But Adams' first name is Greg?
Yep.
Fucking Greg! How's it going, Engineer Greg? Oh, dang. That demystifies him. I'm sorry, Greg.
Commander.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, as you were, you two. You crazy kids. I'm glad that people are actually, like, hanging out in the hangout areas now. That's really cool that they don't just kind of stand around the same place. It feels a little more lived in with them moving around.
Oh, yeah.
And also, just to get a confirmation, is my stream still up on YouTube? Is that running all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good. I've got that paranoia now.
Do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
They both think about it a lot.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Hey, shout out to me upgrading the ship.
Power grid is in the green.
Ah, please never twist your neck at me like that again, Donnelly. Alright, I already got the spamster, but I am curious if anyone has moved in down here, like a certain Frog Son. Nope. Nope, no Frog Son. Very well. Maybe he's in, like, a Luke Skywalker-esque back to tank somewhere.
You know, he has a tank.
It's true. But it's not there. Oh, did it... Wait, did he get moved to starboard cargo? Oh.
I don't think so, actually. I don't remember.
That must get your mouth watering.
Can't do a story. That's as classified as it gets.
I suppose it would cause a panic, but wouldn't the news drive up recruiting?
It might also piss off a Krogan with diplomatic immunity. No thanks.
At least Allers here has, you know, some scruples.
Actually, you can talk to her.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. We need to see if she can generate some war hype.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Holy shit, she just predicted filters. Dude. No! I'm not okay. Oh my god. This game fucking just spat out ways that we legitimately use to train modern AI and then fucking predicted social media filters for your camera that automatically just work. No. What? What? Who here saw the future? Someone on the dev team went to the fucking fortune teller and came up with aces, dude.
They went to The Simpsons.
I hate how right you are about that.
Wow, you really leaned into the mic and made that extra HD.
I sure did.
But you know I am right.
It's true. All right, so with that out of the way, let's scan. Ooh, can we actually? No, that's right. Okay, yeah, that was only in 2. Can we only scan on Reaper-infested planets? Does it only matter if we scan on Reaper-infested planets?
I don't remember.
These are the things I have been trying to test, and it is just unclear. Got dick stuck in oscillating fan. Next question, please. Go ahead and get fuel. Very good. There's this listening post. Oh, there is Reaper alertness. So something's happening. Oh, but that's because we're back in... Wait a minute, no, there should have been Reapers in that entire cluster. Fuck it, I can't pretend to know, boys. I got no idea how that system works. Just one guy. Let's go ahead and get back to the Citadel here. Park in this nice splayed tin can.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
All right.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
I don't remember where Ash wanted us to meet her. Or not Ash, Miranda.
Wow.
Oh, hey. Wow. That worked out.
Shepard, it's so good to finally see you.
You too, Miranda.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Ooh.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, am I still part of your plan? It's been so long I wasn't sure where we stood.
Oh, damn, we could just dump her right now. Brutal. But no, that doesn't fit into my Shepard's narrative here. So, nothing's changed, Miranda. You're good.
Miranda, things are never going to be easy for us. But I'll always want you in my life.
No second thoughts? This is your chance to back out.
No.
Aw.
It was hard to be away from you. Surprised myself how attached I got. I'm not good at attached.
Just stay close from now on, all right?
I wish I could. I really do. But there's something I need to deal with.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while.
Oh, shit.
I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I knew you'd want to help, and I'm grateful. But you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
God damn. Wow, they packed a lot of thought into these relationships, didn't they? Because that was actually like just a very human, kind of tender moment there.
It's really funny you say that. So I was actually gonna point out something to you. So, all right, mild spoiler: she doesn't become a squad mate in this game.
Okay.
And the reason why wasn't because they didn't want her to, but her voice actor originally said she couldn't do the work, so they wrote her out. And then, almost like near the end of the development, she's like, "Hey, actually, wait, I can come back if you need me," and they added this quest. Notice how kind of bad her animation rigging is compared to usually talking. Like she's like looking off into space weirdly and like not really like. It's not quite as good as some of the other conversation scenes. This is because this was literally rushed tacked on just because they thought they couldn't get her character, her voice actor, and then they did.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, and so also, you carrying on that relationship also. Because it's good, but also kind of sucks that she's not going to be in the rest of the game. This is literally her only tie-in because her voice jumped in at the very end.
That's wild.
So when you picked Miranda, I knew that you wouldn't be able to keep romancing her in this game. So,
damn. Well, that's brutal, but that's okay because it also gives me more time with my my true soulmate, Sniper Rifle Chan. Anyway,
it's true.
Let's see what's going on then.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Did you try to contact me when I was back on Earth?
A visit by the former Cerberus second-in-command would have been disastrous. Any kind of secret communication would have looked even worse. I was tempted to break in and see you.
That would have been tough to explain.
Right. Fun and games till they arrested me or just shot me on sight. I had to play it safe, for both of us.
I understand.
Yeah, like, even like her facial animations just aren't up to the same quality as everything else in the game.
I can
This was
really
like
see it
literally
now.
last month. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it though. Like, you know, these people were asked to do a crazy task within just a month of release.
Yeah.
So, a bunch of sleepless nights went into this. I get that, but damn.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana.
All right.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
All right, awesome sauce. So with that, I think the other thing I can think to do. Wait a minute. We got the map. Let's see. Nope. Dr. Michael Thane, Caden. I guess we could check on Caden again.
Yeah, you probably should check on them.
Liara's in Apollo's Cafe. Cargo Hold A's got Garrus. All right, we'll start doing the old. We'll check in. We'll check in, boys. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, everybody. But just give me like a minute. I need to step away from the computer for a second. I will be right back.
This cat is probably leaking again. Anyways, now it's an Eric stream. You cannot escape me. I am inevitable. How are you guys doing? Anyone have any fun plans? I am moving this week. I'm closing on my house on Monday. So next week, technically, actually. Hey, listen, all right, it's within a week. Within 7 days. Really excited for it. It does mean that my own content, my own streams, my own YouTube videos, probably gonna go on a little bit of hiatus as I will not have internet. Yeah, he is definitely chasing his cat. So his cat was a rescue, poor thing, and it had lost its tail in a way that kind of damaged the nerves of its butt muscles, and so every now and then John doesn't know it, but he starts to leak, and so Kyle's probably cleaning up after him. But yeah. So, anyways, words. He really left me on a riveting screen as on the map screen. But yeah, one way or another. But yeah, Kyle will also be relocating soon, so both me and him are going to be moving very, very quickly. Luckily, we'll still be in the same overall place. We do live in the same city. I'm technically going to a different one, but like that is like the hardest level technically. Like there's no border between the two towns. I'm really excited though. My first house, and yeah, and I'm sure Kyle's gonna be happy to be in his own place, not with roommates.
Oh yeah, it'll be a godsend, my boys.
Indeed. I was
back.
I was talking about both John's butthole and our, in no detail, of course. Both of our timing for us having to be moving very quickly here.
It's such a pain too, because if like we had it spaced out, then I know that we would be able to like help each other any day, night, whatever, what have you. But
yeah.
Instead, shit just falls like so. But yes, no. So for those of you who may or may not have a stinky little guy at home, sometimes you can hear when your cat's making a mess, and I would be lying if I said that like the last few sentences I had with Miranda weren't plagued with me just being like, oh my god, I can hear John in the background, I hope he's alright, and then going and cleaning up a little messy mess. You gotta do that before
let's go to
shit
the
sticks.
hospital.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, let's go see how Caden's doing.
Hey, just FYI, a huge tip. Swiffer wet jet with Gain scented cleaner.
Now arriving at
it's good.
Memorial Hospital.
Okay. Alright, that sounds
Thane's
good
on the
to me.
left.
Yep, Thane's hiding out back there on his little comfy chair. Let's see how he's doing.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
Okay, so nothing new yet.
I wish the best.
There will be new stuff eventually.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Homie just asked me for my socials. Also, is there, like, does he actually show up if you don't do his loyalty mission? Because if you can't reconcile him with his kid, then, like, or does he just drop that line and say something else?
Well,
thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help
if you don't do his loyalty mission, he doesn't make it to 3.
Oh.
he dies in the suicide mission.
Go to help new medical research.
God. So is that how it works? If anyone's not loyal, they die?
CERTA is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient
You
life.
might play again, so I will neither confirm or deny. For some characters, it's a yes.
Gotcha, but not all characters. Hashtag not all characters. Alrighty. Let's go check on the boy. Oh, he's up. Alright.
Hey, Shepard. If you came to spring me, you're late. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Inspector Caden Alenko. That's a big deal.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling. Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war. And he says a celebration will give folks something hopeful to latch onto.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
You're perfect for the job. On Eden Prime, I could see there was something special about you. You're a good soldier.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah. I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No, probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Stay safe, Commander.
Damn, homie's a Spectre.
There we go.
I wonder if Ashley would have gotten the same thing. Eh, well. I'm just thinking, like, as a DM, that's exactly what I would have done if I gave my players a situation like this. I'd have just been like, whichever one lives gets the story arc.
Yeah. It's a good guess. I think you're good to go back unless you want to talk to anyone.
I think I've talked to most of these people here except Liara and Garrus.
I think you did talk to Liara because she gave you the hint about the marks.
Right, okay, so then Garrus, who's in the cargo hold, in the holding area. So, alright, let's we'll see what Garrus has to say.
One moment, please.
And once that's taken care of, we'll get on out of here and go shoot some more bad men.
Yeah, let me look at what quest to do next.
Alright.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
Lots of refugees. How come it's always back here? Everything happens back
What about
here.
the food we were promised? It's been allocated to the Presidium. Then contact Commander Bailey over at CSEC. Tell him Garrus Vicarian would consider it a personal favor if he could reallocate the shipment so these people don't starve.
All right.
That's where you,
So we are going to Eden Prime again next.
Eden Prime. Alright, let's do it. Lots of Turians here now. Makes sense,
I recommend you bring squad mates from ME1.
Solid copy on that. Not that I have many to choose from.
Please select one moment, please.
I always forget that I can go directly to the Normandy if I take a taxi.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
There we go. Don't worry, chat. I'm just dumb, that's all. I'm just incredibly dumb, as you are all fully aware by this point. Some of you have been with me through all 3 games. You guys are the true heroes. Them's the facts. Alright, so let's see. Krogan DMZ, no.
It'd be the bottom right.
Middle.
Or bottom middle, really.
Bottom area, Exodus Cluster, Arcturus Stream, Apian Crest. Huh.
Let me see. Hold on.
Rescue the students at Petra Nebula.
1 second.
Okay. All right, no more beer for Kyle. We're just gonna have to get hit by rockets now, boys. That's the trick.
It should already be on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Look
in a
at
specific
the.
nebula or something?
Yeah, let me.
We can check the journal here. All right. Any idea what quest we're looking at here?
Priority Eden Prime. There it is, demo.
Oh. Okay. Discovered
Yeah, this
protein
is a
artifact.
protein artifact one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what I was thinking it was, but the fact that it gives you the like
The objective, but
but not the name, yeah, right there.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that's kind of silly. I feel like they actually did that better in 2. No lie, they gave you the quest name. Be like, oh, I go this direction for Firewalker, right?
Yep.
That felt good. That felt natural for what they were trying to do. I mean, I get that this isn't like trying to do Morrowind levels of quest cluttering, but if that's the case, then why do it like this at all? Why not just make it a bit more direct? Garrison Liara, the old M1
Alright.
crew.
I actually hate this, but I really have to use the restroom, and do not wait for me because we got viewers.
Fair enough. We will keep it rolling for now. In the meantime, let's go ahead and drop this perception mod that just isn't doing a whole lot for us. We've already got the damage. Increased accuracy and the ability to aim through smoke because we highlight targets through it. That could be interesting. And if we get a nice smoke ability or something, that might be good. But for now, I think we're doing the ammo capacity there. I think that's what we decided on. Reduce weapons weight. Yes, absolutely. Increase damage. Yes, absolutely. We love it. We have another mod for our shitty little pistol here. Oh my god, guys, are you seeing this? Increasing the damage by 15%. The damage is so low that I can like see the tiniest sliver of green, and that's it. But hey, fuck it. At least it's damage. It's damage, boys. Alright, so we absolutely are going to mod out these. Let's see if we can make our friends a bit more dangerous here by giving her some attachments onto this business. Yep, that's what we want to see. Alright, and Gare Bear. Yeah, obviously he's getting the harpoon because it's really silly. The idea that Garrus gets the harpoon might be the funniest goddamn thing. Now, the real question is, I mean, there's one shot in this gun's magazine. I can assume the harpoon takes up this entire mag right here, because that's just how it seems to be. Does this round up or round down? Because if this rounds up and we get 2 shots out of the harpoon gun, that would be the funniest freaking thing. But I have doubts. Let's see. Avery says, after this, I recommend the Grissom Academy mission. Okay, alright. I will definitely take that in advisement here. Because it seems like we do have a lot that needs to get done. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Piercing mods. We can shoot through cover. And literally a solar bayonet of some kind. Oh my god, that is so cool. That looks rad as hell, honestly. The hard light bayonet from the Omni tool, like, dang. I don't think it's gonna get much use from Gare Bear, but you know what? Take it, man. That's gonna be your close range option. I got trust, I believe. Let's do this. Alright, we have some points to spend here. So, I mean, Sabotage is a solid ability. We haven't had the chance to use it. We've been mostly fighting shit that is bio... it's living. We've been fighting living shit. Incinerate has kind of been our go-to for destroying armor, and armor seems to be the big thing we're hitting here. So maybe we upgrade this. I think, yeah, we go hard damage, that's for sure. Increase damage by an additional 40% over 8 seconds, or increase the recharge speed. Ooh. Half a second. It's saving us half a second. We're going with damage. And do we have enough? We have exactly enough to get this one leveled. Alright, let's see. So increases damage to frozen and chilled targets. So we can combo. Damage against armored targets. Ooh, I mean, I like the idea of the combo, but we don't really have a consistent way of setting it up on just Shepard. And so that would kind of pigeonhole us into taking specific squad mates, which is something I don't necessarily want to do for the run, I don't think. Next time, you know, now that once I've experienced everything, like, that'll be the time for just forcing squad combos and stuff. But for now, I want to be able to bring random people around. We'll do armor shredding for this. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see what's up with Gare Bear here. Can we get Uturian Rebel maxed out? Yes, we can. So, increase damage power of squad mates. Oh. Or increase sniper rifle damage by 60%. I mean, we're giving him the harpoon gun. He should be able to do some serious damage with that thing. Yeah, no, that's good. And we will be upgrading Pure Biotic here. Let's go ahead and get her class up. Yeah, health and shield bonus by 10. Shield recharge, please. Easy. The health and shields or powers. She's a caster. Weapon damage, power and force.
I explicitly remember telling you not to wait for me.
We didn't wait for you. I have been doing important shit, my good sir. So I'll have you know. Anyway, we will be increasing force and duration. Hardcaster Liara, let's go. And we'll call that a good at the moment. Getting on to it.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Ooh.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
Ooh.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
One detail I really like about whenever you bring Liara on is she gives the mission briefing because she's the Shadow Broker and knows more than you do.
Yeah. That's actually awesome. Straight up.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
It survived, Saren. It can survive this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
I feel seen by Liara sometimes. Can't really put my finger on it, guys.
He has a touch of autism.
Just a touch. Let's go ahead and get this computer salvage.
You've got a lot of first-hand experience with that now. Don't you wish you could get paid just by waving your hand over your work?
Shut up. But you're right. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
But guys, you know, at least we know that mega corporations would never do that in real life, right? They just prefer to switch the green M&M's shoes to hide the fact that they, Mars Candy Company, actually have child slaves in Africa. And they know they can get a rise out of Tucker Carlson instead of actually having to address the horrible ill they're committing on humanity. True story, look it up. Anyway. Let's go shoot space baddies. I got too real there for a second.
Nope, that was fine. So box as much as you want, Kyle.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible.
Don't you know I will?
It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Like the collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
What?
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
I beg your fucking pardon? Now we're just unearthing a Prothean who's been in stasis? Okay. Alright. This game, guys, wow. You know, normally, I feel like I'm not too bad at being able to catch on to, like, media tropes and following them to natural conclusions. I feel like I can sometimes predict the story. Mass Effect has been anything but predictable. God fucking damn. This is... what?
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You think they had something like a council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
You're kidding me, Avery. This is seriously a day one DLC?
There they are.
This is such a cool and important twist in the lore, and they're like, pay us more money to get it. Oh, they're shielded. Alright. I was just kind of blinking away because he's just out of range to be showing me a health bar. Oh, come on, Kyle. Don't flub the easy shots, please. There we go. Oh, there he goes. Sir, can you... Lady who's shooting me, hold on for a second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with your friend here. He seems to be having some spatial issues. Oh wait, I do have ammo for shields, actually. I'm just very dumb. I'm quite dumb. There we go.
All right.
Oh,
that was crazy. Holy shit. Well, all right. Cryo ammo coming out of even a DMR. Pretty terrifying stuff right there. Silver lining, we are saving these families a mint in having to afford caskets. So, you know, just think about the good we're doing. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard protocol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in the area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More
You know,
intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
why am I not surprised in any way that literally every decision Cerberus has is like based on, okay, step one, how do we stop an uprising because what we're doing is fucked?
yeah.
Like, they know it's not justifiable in the slightest. So their basic onboarding practice is probably like asking the newbies, like, hey, so, you know, just a little pre-hire question here. How would you stop a rebel uprising of, you know, of workers? Just out of curiosity. Okay, alright. Can I thread the grenade? Goddamn. Centurion, alright. I see you. Respect you. We're just gonna stay out of your way. Just gonna kill this turret so we can take some space. Oh. Thanks. Good job, Liara. I think... Yeah, actually, we won't even waste the bullet. Let's just show fire. There we go.
So, Avery, I played this game for the first time without that DLC and without this character. I didn't know this character existed until like 2 years after the game, because I kind of, you know, played it and then put it away.
Brutal. Thank you, EA. Thank you, Dark Souls. So here's where the, you know, the scope would be helpful if I didn't see that guy's visage through the fucking smoke. Now, for those of you wondering, Kyle, how come you can't see text that's right in front of your face, but you can see a guy in the smoke? First of all, I'm like a T-Rex. It's movement, okay? I can see the movement. That makes it easy. Text and minute details. I'm getting old. I need to get a new glasses prescription. But if you do see me tunnel visioning in and missing very obvious stuff, it's because I'm old. I say like 30's old. I'm as old as Shepard. I'm basically in my prime. But Shepard probably also got LASIK, so he's way cooler then. Let's see. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us a perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape. Firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information. With luck, the locals will see him as a darling hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Yeah, well, if there's any resistance members left. Jeez.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
I think Shepard meant to do that twice. Meant to do it on purpose. Medkit, yes. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on this colony. That's what Protheans look like, huh?
They're literally fighting collectors.
Yeah.
It's like you fight husks.
If this is the guy, he seems pretty badass.
Victory! Feel the motion! Acknowledged.
They're even acting like husks.
Yeah. Makes sense.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
330,000 is a third of their
Alert!
people.
Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed.
On this
Hostiles
planet.
detected.
Okay, I thought this was like a last stand kind of thing, where we were like seeing their absolute end. Wouldn't make sense if they're just defending the planet too.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Alrighty then. Very lucky that Commander Shepard was the one to touch the Prothean thing, and not whoever he pulled away.
Ashley?
Yeah. Ashley, that's right. No, it's not down? Okay. Alright.
And before you broke the game again?
I know, right? Watch as I just run off the map. No, we can go up. I'll definitely take that ammo. Thank you much. Is there loot? Is there secrets? No, it's just another way? Okay. Sure. Well, we've been eating up Metagel, grabbing all the medical equipment, so we've got plenty to go around. Might as well top off the old health bar before we probably inevitably get into another fight. Oh, we need to find a new life pod, that's right. Alright, so where haven't we checked? This way, it would seem.
Well, you know how to open the pod, you don't know how to, undo the station.
Okay. Shepard, could you stay in cover, please? Thank you. Good lad. Oh dear. Damn it. Yeah, there were not a lot of good answers there. I managed to pick one of the wrong ones for sure. Yeah, when the grenade is at your feet, don't roll immediately into a line of fire, Kyle. How about that? We'll approach it from a different angle, though, this time, and that ought to give us the advantage. Because ideally, we will be entering this fight and not from out in the open. Which is kind of where Interceptor, our current stealthy Shepherd boy is.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
I like how he, like, reloaded a shell as he said that. God, aura farming much, Garrus?
Well, also, I mean, just notice how Garrus immediately kind of, like, pulled you back out of the, like, radio mode, like, hey, we're in a fight here, focus up.
Oh, no. Yep. Those grenades. Those grenades mean something. I need to be way more proactive when it comes to grenades on this difficulty. Come on, Kyle. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bit tired today, too.
You want to call it after this mission?
We'll see what time the mission ends up on landing on us. But we also...
I have not, Avery. I'm aware of it, though. Our third friend is very adamant that we go through the Citadel DLC. Yeah, no, I played this game basically completely fucking DLC-less.
Whoa. Okay, he saw over. Alright, so anything over the left shoulder. Is there a way I can switch over shoulders?
There is not.
Okay. New strategy. We only take left turns from now on. Because as y'all saw there, we take a corner too soon, we can get devastated. I thought I was going to be able to put the helmet there. Nope. Yeah, we'll keep cryo ammo. Yeah, where are you gonna peek around there, big guy? Oh, one of your friends here. He was. Let's just throw this. Shatter! Haha! Everything's fine? Everything's fine. We're so fine. There we go. So fine. You know what? This feels busy. Oh, goddamn, there's an engineer somewhere. He's healing it. As I am cheesing. Pull grenade. Just gonna back away from that. And then try that approach again once we have that nice little clarity there. Alright, where is the engineer? Oh, he's up there. Gotcha. I just shot that guy in the dick. You should be in a lot more pain, sir. Yikes.
Jesus, Kobe.
Seriously, dude, that was that landed perfectly. God damn. It's a shame we gotta kill this guy. He would be fucking great in sports.
Where's my recruit second-hand football players at?
That's what I want to see. Thank you, Liara. Let's get everyone touched up now, myself especially. Alright, I'm awake and alert again. That fight was definitely a nice little wake-up call. That being said, there's probably a lot more stuff to kill before we get our Prothean fella.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Go ahead and get the credits. Open the door. Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Yeah, that plan,
Victory.
did not go great.
Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Hard no mistake, but probably the best one he could have.
understood that one too.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent.
Oh, hey, Rivers is coming back. How you guys doing? Let's see. Down with enemy barriers and shields. Weaken armor now. Let's, yeah, right. We'll do this because this might freeze. Was that another grenade? Okay, okay. Just about every time I see something fly by the screen now, I'm like, grenade, grenade? Are those my new rockets? They still have rockets, so it's not like, oh dang, mail slot, so I guess I hit the shield guy through his little eye hole there.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Oh, yeah, hey, come back. Alright. Is he still up there? Fuck me, whatever. He's gonna shoot his little hand. Oh, I'm gonna miss his fat body. Another grenade, cool, very sweet, very cool. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, so his backpack's a part of him, but the top of his head isn't. I need to get rid of this engineer. He's just gonna keep dealing the bullshit. Crap. Alright, you know what? We have to deal with this matter.
I'm gonna say it. Kyle. Listen, you can play however you want, but it's my professional gamer opinion that your loadout is a little bit, you know, unbalanced.
Your professional opinion is also objectively correct. I'm gonna need to mess around with, I'm gonna need to fuss around with my guns way more because of the difficulty here. You guys hear that?
Yeah, he's right there. Oh my god. I think he's stuck in physics.
I think you're right. You guys can hear him screaming in agony, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's my dog, Dad. I'll put him down. Oh,
you saved him.
I did.
He was having a bad nightmare.
I just like, wake up, buddy. It's okay. And then I stabbed him. Oh man, what a time.
I think you need to reevaluate the idea of either a shotgun or an assault rifle.
Absolutely. Where are you? You shot my friend. That's not okay. Okay. There's two of them. There's two of them. That's too many guys. Yeah, I definitely need a bit more versatility in my kit here. Or at least stronger options, because a shotgun or an assault rifle would definitely allow me some flexibility. Currently, I've got to be very, very mindful of my actions. Of course, Sniper Rifle Chan has never let me down, but you know, there's still stuff to worry about. Alright, Liara's back. We killed everybody. Good. Now we ideally know how to open up the thing, but the bridge is gone.
We have to find another way across.
Alright. So, they're probably going to want me to go the long way, huh? I don't know, I didn't see any way to go from this direction. So, maybe we climb something. Maybe we climb something back here. Let's just take a quick peek around, a quick sticky peek. Yeah, oh, we go down. We go down somehow. I see the ladder. We just literally dive over ledges. Very good, Shep. I'm never gonna question anything Shep does, guys. Like at this point, he's the
You
linchpin.
definitely could have just walked off.
Look, Shep decided to roll. Okay, okay. Yes, the mental gymnastics I'm going through to justify my actions would earn me the gold medal. So, you know, there's that.
I don't know, there's a lot of those going around these days. It might only be a bronze in this era.
No. Don't you put that evil on me. I'm at least worth a silver, right, guys? Alright, chat, what medal do you think I get for those mental gymnastics? Think on that while we talk to the pod.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound.
Okay, I need cover. Oh, don't miss the easy shots, Kyle. Oh, this DMR, though. The fire rate coupling with the frost bullets and how much frost effect it has even off just a single shot sometimes. Really? Okay, thank you. Not the most accurate thing. I could maybe swap the extra ammo in the mag for the scope, though, to enhance that accuracy. Like, it's really good. I'm not gonna deny. Sometimes I'm just missing a shot. But there is the slightest bit of deviation. Definitely not nearly as bad as with the harpoon gun, though. That one had some serious deviation.
That one was wild.
That one had like very slow bullet projectile speed, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not sure if you want to call a harpoon a bullet, but that was the trade-off for the damage we were getting. Oh,
Avery says low silver, high bronze.
Low silver, high bronze. Damn. I am not.
Just like my Counter-Strike rank.
Damn! Just like my Valorant rank. Was I briefly gold tier garbage? I might have been.
You were gold in Counter-Strike, but I don't think you made it past silver in Val.
That's correct.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Definitely fresh.
Is the life pod
flips
ended
over
stasis
bathroom
mode?
break every time.
We're almost there.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I do.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, was there any more to the stockpile, or was it just what we picked up? Oh, good! It's a good thing Garrus was there for us. Liara, if you could be a doll and put a singularity right there, because that will catch a lot of value. Oh, I wish I had a grenade. Does Garrus have a grenade? No. I mean... that kind of counted. Alright, and let's rip that one guy in... Oh, okay, he's going for a trip. That guy needs to die. This guy's a...
These are rockets.
Oh, man of my word. Normally I'm stocked up on better vodka, but you know what? Sometimes we go for the cheap stuff.
Fields, I'd recommend your SMG and disruptor ammo.
Right you are. Oh, he's putting a smoke down. Oh. Hello?
Oh, the flame.
That was a fucking clever move. Can I vault over this with my beer league little vault? Very good. He's got a lot of shields. Alright, we need...
so many.
Something. No. Why are we not in disruptor ammo? I thought I equipped it. Yeah, even with disruptor ammo. Oh god! I thought I was shielded
SMG is kind of crashed here.
Yeah, no, this SMG's garbage. All right.
Heavy mech, don't let it get
We'll try the other weapons then. Maybe not SMG, other pistol. We'll do that with disruptor ammo.
Well, remember your singularity trick. Before you down.
And Liara, if you could be a doll, right there.
Oh,
well, okay, we're gonna catch the one who's not down yet. Okay. Hello, grenade. I did not get it down as fast as I needed to this time. My bad. All right, we'll clear off the flankers first because we know they're gonna be clever like that. Oh, they're behind. Multi-drop. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some hardline big boy decisions with my loadout for future missions. Because I think we can absolutely beat the game on this difficulty. But that does mean I'm gonna have to play a bit smarter than usual. Which means I'm actually gonna have to think for once in my life. All ass, I know. But I think we can do it. I'd like to say that beating MechWarrior 5 Clans on the hardest difficulty required thought. No, it just required lasers. The sad truth. Ooh, behind! Mech is in the doorway. Awesome. Alright, we definitely want to wait until Liara's not immediately under its boots to bring her back. So we're gonna give her a second. Really? More grenades. Shepard, please, Shepard. Thank you. Good lad, good lad. Attaboy, Garrus. Garrus with the harpoon gun from downtown. This is why we love Gare Bear. This isn't like working super special awesome, but it's working enough. Alright, here we go. We'll do that. Yep, cryo ammo's good enough. Let's throw fire. And immediately get melted, apparently.
Well, yeah, because you hit the fire, hit the wall in front of you.
Yep, I saw that one. I wonder if I can get Liara now, actually. Woman, get over here. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Alright, at least until I can get better appraisal. Alright.
I'm on it.
Never mind, he's coming back around.
I'm on it.
Gare Bear seems to be doing well in his position. Liara, how are you not seeing the mech through the smoke?
Got it.
It's fucking big. Of course, his shields are back. That's fine. We just gotta keep putting the hurt on him. Yep. Alright. Target him while he's in the smoke. Alright, good enough. And so, of course, he's gonna keep doing it. We have an escape route to our left. If he gets too close up on us, yeah, there was nothing I could really do for Liara there. If she stayed, she survived the longest. That was basically where we were at with that. Alright, rocket hit the cover, not me. Oh, dang. We are just barely chunking through that armor. This'll take some doing with this weapon loadout. Oh god, his shields come back so fast!
I think that's why Jason really liked the assault rifles, just to keep up damage.
I think you're right.
Not that recharge start. Also, I don't know if Garrus is helping you right now.
He's not. He's definitely not. Alright, I'm done ADSing for the time being. Against this thing, at least. And we can throw another fire. There we go. Well. Someone come up with a cool name for that strategy, whatever the fuck that was I just did. Because it worked, and if it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. Which should mean we can get the guy, though.
There, you've got it.
Whoa.
Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Yeah, he's only been freezer dried for 50,000 years. At least. Well, actually, no, not at least. He might have been one of the last ones, so that could have been 100 years.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately.
We already know how that ended because of Mass Effect 1.
You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Damn. Fellas, that's some heavy shit right there.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's really funny.
A living Prothean.
More on that later.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Our bro Hackett.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Damn. Alright. Real quick before we start talking to this guy, because this is gonna be rad as hell. It's really fun. The handshake thing's especially funny to me. Because every other crew member we've gotten has accepted the handshake. Which means one of two things. Either like every culture, Krogan, Turian, Asari, human, we all developed handshakes, like, independently. Or humans who have been players in the galaxy for less than 100 years, like, just handshakes just fucking caught on like wildfire from them. And,
alternative theory.
Yeah, okay, let's hear it.
Handshakes are Prothean. He just thinks you're a bitch.
Damn! But what if though? What if though? Alright. Let's do this, fellas. We can trust him.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
John.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
Is it not a weapon?
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
Wow, call me out, why don't you?
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
Another hard line.
We
3
found
hard
this at the
lines in
dig
one
site.
day.
I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
No, that's fair. All of our... Well, I was gonna say civilizations, but that's not even remotely true. All of our species would have technically existed 50,000 years ago. That's true for humans. So it's definitely true for the races that beat us to the stars, right? I think the only ones that wouldn't have been there would be Krogans, because they were kind of expedited to fight the Rachni.
Yeah.
Let's fuck it. I mean, dude, I cannot believe that they decided to make this a fucking DLC. This seems like a paradigm shift. This is...
I beat the game without ever meeting this character.
God, but this is huge! That's so stupid. EA's stupid. Bruh. Alright, alright.
I did play it a second time, and I did get him, so...
Okay, yeah, no, I know you've played it a second and even a third time at this point, right?
Just 2. I've done 3 for the other games.
Gotcha, okay. So 3 will be with me, hell yeah, buddy. I guess this is 3 for 3 with you, because it's your third time as the third game. I'm gonna stop. Let's see what this guy has to say, though. Let's learn more about this fucking super weapon we're building.
Is there anything more you can tell us about the Crucible?
Only the stories we heard. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
Whoa, he's gonna fucking do it.
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
You know what? It feels good to know that my frog son even inspires a little bit of hesitation in this fucking super species of a Prothean here.
Right?
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Yeah, no, Avery, you cooking. That is like, that's just greed right there. That's just like, this was already part of the game, and it feels so complete, unlike the whole Miranda thing. And you can tell that like some suit was just like, what if we take a chunk of the game and just cut it out and charge people money for that? That's definitely the feeling I get for turning this into a DLC.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried, none succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Alright, so I'm still not sure if we're gonna play Andromeda, guys, but wouldn't the Metacon War have been such a cooler setting for a spin-off of the series? Like...
Yeah, but the main character has to be human.
Oh, I gotta be human. No, why? I guess I get it. We're humans, so it'll sell better if we relate to the main character, all that stuff, right?
Because all hail the God Emperor of mankind. Death to the Xeno.
He is the man emperor of mankind. You know what gods do in the Warhammer 40k universe? They just fuck things up, dude. They just ruin everything. The Emperor is a man.
That is from fucking text-to-speech, not from any book you've...
Yes, but it's also like the hardest fucking take in the entirety of 40k lore, and I stand that.
Oh man.
Oh man. Honestly, that's what that that is what happened. Also, it was to punish people who bought used games. Ouch. Ouch, Avery, you're hurting me where I live. It's crazy to think how short a time span like physical game stores really existed, because we're already phasing them out. Like, GameStop is going the way of the dodo, man. Any place that sells games is generally also a store that sells other things, save for online and virtual vendors, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And video
GameStop
games
is more
are
of a
gonna
merch
keep
store
going.
now.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. So, I mean, at this point, like, you know, video games have been around, I guess, for 40, 50 years, depending on how you want to define a video game. But they will continue to be around, I think, for a very long time. So it's crazy to think how the blink of an eye in the great history of our, of humanity, how that's kind of playing out.
Growing up, I wanted to have, like, a room in, like, whatever house I would have that was just like a GameStop, like, just walls-to-walls games. It was a childish dream, because there was no way I would play all those. But then I look at my Steam library and I realize I've already achieved this.
Dude, same. I've got so many games on my goddamn Steam library, dude. It gets even funnier with, like, the weird kind of eccentricities in gaming history, because I was just talking with some of my coworkers about Ninja Monkey Gaming Center. You remember that shit, right?
Dude, I talk about that, like, weekly.
True.
Look, Ninja Monkey was such a massive, like, foundational, like, experience for me. I played Oblivion there for the first time. I played Counter-Strike there for the first time. Gears of War.
So,
fucking...
Yeah,
Hellgate London.
Oh my god,
like,
yeah.
BioShock.
Dude, you know, it's crazy because... Okay, for those of you who are in the chat here, let me give you some context. Ninja Monkey Gaming Center is kind of like one of those gaming cafes where essentially they have a whole bunch of gaming computers, various consoles, all sorts of, like, you know, setups so people can essentially come in and rent time to play games. It's one of those places, right? And I think it had a huge impact on specifically Eric and I's generation, and that's about it, at least here in America. So yeah, that's fucking crazy. I know gaming cafes are still up in other parts of the world, especially like Asia, but I mean here in the US of A, it kind of just came and went. All right, I guess that's enough strolling down memory lane here. Let's finish talking to our no Prothean buddy.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Ooh. Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Damn.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Right.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
It's kind of a badass alien name, honestly. And okay, suddenly the Solarian life cycle makes so much more sense now, right? Because like they live like 30 years. And so when you have a short lifespan, evolution essentially gets a kick in the pants. It's the same way Darwin was able to discover evolution, because he was looking at creatures that could have generations and generations within his years of study.
Yeah.
So Solarians having a short lifespan, and you know, The Prothean's not even really considering them for potential sapients. Kind of tracks. Anyhoozle.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Nope. Alright. Going back down to engineering.
So, do you want to call it for tonight, or do you want to do one more?
I think we can do one more.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that.
Oh, we're getting
When
philosophical
Edie controls the
arguments
ship,
down here.
she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a
You got
spacefaring
drowned.
vessel before Edie even existed.
Shit, I actually don't know who I agree with on this one. They both bring up some pretty solid points here. I get that in her current state, Edie is definitely as much a part of the Normandy as she is a passenger. But I feel like you actually could move her to another ship and she would acclimate with time. Fuck it, we're gonna go with Adams.
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle at the same moment the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Well, let's learn more about this pipe. What's it gonna do for us, Adams?
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's fucking important there, because I know they're, like, putting it up like, oh, it's this terribly niche situation where this would never really happen. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing that would happen to us on board the Normandy. Like, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, so there you go. You got some learning time with Kyle. You got some philosophy with the engineers. Looks like everyone's chilling down. What's up, Chocolates?
Commander.
Alright, yep, keeping it real, Chocolates. Keeping it real. I don't imagine we need to check up with anyone just yet. Except for maybe Liara. Maybe she has something to say because there's a Prothean on board. I doubt it. We'll look in the leisure areas too,
Say
now
that
that
again.
I know that's a thing.
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
In case it wasn't already clear that the galaxy is like super desperate right now.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean shepherd. There's so much it could tell us.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably just more of that. Read the bullshit. Perhaps another time. I don't know. Morton, do you have anything to say about the new biology on our ship?
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Nope, alright.
Nice talking with you, Morton.
We'll be here, if you're continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Nice talking with you, Morton. Alright. So what should our next mission on the docket be then?
We need to go to Grissom Academy and save the biotic kids.
Alright. We'll do that as soon as I feed my fish.
Oh.
We're good. Just in the nick of time, fellas. Just in the nick of time. I got new shoulder pads as well. We'll take a look at those.
And you should take Javik on this mission.
Alright, makes sense to me. Health damage.
Also, I can't think of Javik the same way now that I know that's also the name for the ship for Jason Victor.
God damn it. I'm gonna lose sleep over that. So thank you.
I'm not even making that up.
I know.
Yeah.
No, dude, because of you, I'm following like 3 different arcane subreddits. and yes, one of them is all about ships, don't judge.
Brother, you engage with your media however you want to.
Damn right. Okay, yep, I like the Ariake set. We're gonna be going for...
Oh, you got these new shoulder pads.
Yep, we got the Ariake technology shoulder pads, which, just like the arms, boost our melee damage. We're losing our health boosting N7 arms, but we don't, like, get much value out of a health pool anyway. Our health pool's so low, I don't think percentage boosts are really helping us by much. However, our melee damage, now that means something. Let's talk to our spamster. Squeak! Can I get a squee in the chat? Alright. Let's do this. Let's go save some kids. Oh, Joker should have a new line in either Garrus or Edie. Alright, well. You know what? If you say so, Avery, let's check it out. Let's see. Have I learned about the new USA/Peruvian Pope? Yes, I have, Dan the Man. Can you believe this guy is like has a friggin' math degree? That is not the kind of person I was expecting them to choose for the new Pope.
You know, I know he would be. It would have been like a hardline conservative and probably not the best choice. But how hilarious would it have been if we got Pope Pizza Balla?
Damn. Honestly though, Pope Pizza Balla.
Pizza Balla sounds like it kind of sounds like a slur for Italians. I'm not gonna lie.
It really does, but then we could spend the next however many years talking about Pope Pizza Balla. I feel like that would get a lot of people talking about the Pope at least. Oh man. Before the new Pope kind of movement, before the moves happened in the papacy rather, I was joking with just about everyone I could talk to about it that I wanted the new Pope to be able to dunk. So I'm hoping this MIT Pope can do a sick nasty dunk. That would sell it for me. Being a Pope's already a popularity contest as it is. Anyway, let's see what's up with Jokester.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean? Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
He knows her too well.
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie?
He appears not to understand the human custom of separate-sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress.
How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Very well.
You know, I like my power couple at the front of the ship there. Good old Jedi. That's my ship name for him. Alright, so we gotta go check on Care Bear then. And he's taking a stance against AI. Yep, I heard that one too, Avery. A very interesting point in history, huh? To be where the spiritual leaders of the world are now having to seriously consider the ramifications of AI. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, fuck, the Pope Francis fucking said Pokemon's lit, and people just kind of disregarded that, so How will this go, I wonder?
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing, waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
So we better make this first one count as best we can, then.
Alright. Kyle?
Yeah?
I hate to do this to you. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go lie down. But I'm gonna keep watching you on my phone and I'll be in the chat.
Alright, I'm really tired too, but I'm gonna try and finish this out. Alright, boys, it's just me now, just my voice. Eric will be here in spirit.
I'll be here in the chat. Like, I'm not dying.
It's like I can almost hear him.
I've been awake since midnight, so I am fading. I am nearly 24 hours awake.
What do we have here? Wreckage of a fuel depot. Oh. Really? What about up in this direction? No? Out here? Yeah, poor Eric though. He has been awake for way too long. Gort! Welcome. You've caught us on the final mission of the day. Poor Eric, his heart just gave out right there. He just couldn't do it. Anyway, we need to go protect some Chillins from Cerberus, and I need to remember which quest that is specifically. It might be abductions, or is it students? Rescue students. I need to look at the journal. I need to see it. Okay. See thermal pipe. No, that's not it. Attacking civilians on banning. That is definitely part of the N7 stuff, so not quite. Grissom Academy needs to be evacuated before the Reapers destroy it, but the ship is coming. Faked its signal. Where is Grissom Academy again? Okay. Oh, it's students. It's students. So not that one then. You know, I like how Eric's, like, he's probably immediately regretting stepping away because he's like, Kyle, it's right there. It's right there, you dumb blind bitch. Still students. Still students. Okay. We're rescuing some students. We got this, boys. Now watch as this was all my diabolical plan to get Eric active in the chat. Nah, I can't lie to you guys. That's not true. Let's see. The stated mission of John Grissom Academy is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence, a passion for math, science, and the liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges in age from the early teens to mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised, the institution also offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension product seeks to train these students and integrate them into normal society. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so Eric recommended we bring Javik. Do we have an alternate appearance for him? We got like emo sad boy hours. I kind of like the brilliance of this armor though. It's got like some colors hidden in the red. So we'll bring Javik. And do I bring Garrus on this one? Do I bring Edie? No, maybe... We don't really have, like, a biotic presence here outside of Liara. So she's the only one who would make, like, a lot of sense to go in, but even then it's an all-human academy. So it doesn't seem to matter either way. It's not like anyone on this boat has any more or less stake in this mission than anyone else, I guess. So... Alright, first we'll let Edie get back to her fucking robo-skin Gare Bear. You know what? I'm bringing Gare Bear. I bet Liara's funny with Javik. She's probably like just really awkward the whole time. Ooh, particle rifle. Very low damage. High weight. Holy shit, really heavy. High capacity, high fire rate. This is giving me like LMG feels here. that might not be a bad thing, actually. If we can mod this out... Hold on, what do we have for a rifle here? Force damage, piercing, which is interesting, but the loss of 60% damage is tough. That's a tough nut to crack. But it ignores 25% of defenses on armored targets. We do have trouble with armored targets, and we are looking for a solution to them. Increased rounds per magazine. Melee damage. Okay. Do we try and do this whole business? I mean, it's only the 60% cost when we're shooting through cover, right? Maybe? Maybe. Possibly. So this could still be interesting. And it might not be such a bad idea to have a weapon that we're ready with the Omni Blade on. Alright, so if we throw that there, what do we have to drop? I mean, obviously this pistol's heavy as shit. We don't need this anymore either because we're going to be fast firing. Do we have a lighter sniper? No, this is really the lightest one, huh? Do we have a lighter mod? No, I guess it makes sense though. We're bringing a lot. That actually makes me wonder if it might then be better to have an assault rifle and the executioner. We can still get a reasonable amount of power speed here. Shotguns are heavy as shit, so that's not happening. The Claymore! Oh my god, there it is, the Krogan shotgun. I don't know, boys. We knew that we were gonna have to tool around with this build a little bit. Is this the way? Or have I just built myself into a corner? There's only one way to find out, honestly, and that's to try it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. See, Javik, why don't you go ahead and also bring a particle rifle? Let's mod this up real quick, give him some damage. Yeah, we'll give him the bayonet as well. I want him to have the heaviest pistol, thank you. Let's increase that damage. Ammo conservation does not seem to be a problem for our comrades. And then, of course, yep, I think we stick him with the harpoon gun. He's got some good accuracy there. We'll give him the particle rifle as well. Again, no, yeah, we'll let him shoot through cover, actually. And, yeah, there we go. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want both. I think I want them to just have the ability to just take pot shots at Batman. Yeah, I know. I know. The entire good thing about us, you know, dating Miranda is that she's not really going to be present here, so we can focus on the true waifu, which is Sniper-chan. But we got to find the right sniper rifle to call our one and only, you know? Can't just be any sniper rifle. It's got to be the sniper rifle. And our invisibility cloak is kind of our go-to weapon here. Oh, that's right. We do get a damage buff coming out of stealth. Ooh. I mean, I should really stealth before I'm sniping. Way more frequently. 3 extra seconds is nice, but I mean, that damage bonus, I think that's a no-brainer for how we're playing the game right now, boys. We absolutely do that. Get Gare Bear here. He doesn't got enough points yet. Ah, yes, Javik. We're going to have to take you from the top. Obviously, I mean, my preference is we start with the class because this is just basic abilities that are good with everything. Now, do we make him tanky or do we make him damage? Increases power, we can do some serious weapon damage on this. Squad mate power, damage, duration, and force. Ooh. Squad mate shield recharge speed. The only tank we really have right now is James, but I don't think we've really needed a tank per se. Like, it would be nice if our teammates could soak a bit more damage, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like we make him a damage boy because death is the best form of CC if our enemies are just too dead to shoot at us. Now, this is actually a legitimate question, though. His power or his... Okay, power damage? Power damage, says Avery. Let me take a look at his powers. Slam, pull, lift grenade, dark channel. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, between that and slam, I'm seeing you, Avery. I see you. Yeah, we're doing power damage. Squad made power damage, duration, and force. Increase shield recharge. I think increasing everybody's just generic casty abilities is probably good. Let's at least get the first level of everything. So Dark Channel and Slam are what's drawing my attention. Don't get me wrong, Pull's fun. And Lift Grenade does seem to kind of fill the same role as Liara's gravitational field. But yeah, I think we want to really go hard here. And let's also get Slam up. We might actually just be getting him all threes in the ability category here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then, yeah, next time around we will be more conscientious of which powers we really want to sink into.
There's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming
Good
transmission.
thing we got stealth.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
He's been waiting to hear those words all day. We know Joker. He's been looking for an excuse to take the Normandy on a joyride, and now he and his girlfriend, which is both a sex bot and also the ship itself. Joker's living his best life. God damn.
Come and get me.
Dark Channel could be real mean to groups when fully leveled. Ooh, I like to hear
Shuttle in
that.
position. We'll be back.
Yeah, we are. I think we're probably gonna max out Dark Channel first, then Slam. Any other points we can dole out as they come, but I think that's the real bit. We get everyone's best abilities kind of locked and loaded. And I think the class constitutes as the best abilities, just making the guy better. Alright. Now...
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
So our Beer League swing ought to do more damage because of the bayonet here. Oh, alright. Interesting. Alright. We burnt through our ammo in no time, but it comes back. Well. Alright, this is an interesting gun. What was that scenario that killed the engineers again? Kinetic barriers under attack while thrusters at max speed? Yeah, literally.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
Ooh, okay.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
I mean, here's the thing. Both of you guys are right. Like, for one, yes, it is going to take much heavier bullshit than what Cerberus was able to throw at the Normandy right there. Shit, they're just dragging him by the leg. Alright, let's go ahead and do Dark Channel there. We'd love to see it. Okay, I need maybe cryo ammo for the fast fire rate here. We can really use that. Can I throw a fireball at this one? Oh, grenade! Skip the grenade dance. Everything's fine. Oh, there we go. The student managed to keep himself safe with a barrier. Come on, kid, let's go.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Sean, yes, you know, classic name for a sister. Sure, whatever. Anyway, yeah, no, the Normandy is going to take much heavier fire than those Cerberus shuttles, but at the same time, like, we are going to be under heavy fire all the time while moving at fast speed, guys. Like that's not just a safety concern. I think they call that Tuesday aboard the Normandy. Anyway, unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock, shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock. Both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down? You choose. Shockwave. Correct answer, Singularity, followed by Warp. Instructor comments, Shockwave inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for a Singularity to catch both. Warp on the unstable biotic field created by the Singularity results in its explosions, neutralizing both enemies. What? Warp resonates with Singularity? Has that been here for 3 games and I've been too dumb to notice that? Is that literally why they had that? They're just like, hey guys, some abilities combo. You might not have known that. Alright, personnel log, instructor's log. The kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without any more training. Not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care this much. But I won't let anyone hurt them. Those are my kids. Mine. Yeah, no, I've been in that situation before. One of the most fucked up things I ever had to do on a student's behalf was stand up against one of their abusive parents who was pretty sure wanted to beat him. No, they just killed that kid. Oh shit, they come from that side. Not what I expected. Both sides, alright. Cover system, thank you. And we are going to, yeah, Garrus, throw proximity mine out there, please. Let's see. Yeah, there. Yeah. Alright, so infinite ammo is the trade-off here. High ammo, high rate of fire, lots of interesting stuff there. I need to get disruptor ammo and the executioner pistol right now! Goddamn. Yeah, we fold like nobody's business when they manage to get around our cover. We're gonna have to be real careful about that. This is absolutely not the assault rifle we wanted for this build. Really? Back here? Okay, fuck me. This is not a great time to be playing on low capacity brain power. But fortunately, we got Big Papa Gun here. I'm just gonna preemptively put these on. I know this isn't like the chosen situation, but this gun does so much damage just out the gate that I don't feel like that's gonna be a problem here.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
How much you want to bet that girl who gets shot dead in front of our faces is Sean? Can we stop it by being around here somehow? Doubt it. Alright, Gare Bear's already using that. You're already using the particle rifle. That works. What kind of mad genius? What am I doing? I should... No, wrong button. Wrong... No, let me cancel out, you bitch! Fuck me. Alright. Can we use this now? There we go. Yeah, that does a good amount. I just winged that guy and it did like most of his health with shields up. I have got to prioritize like going into stealth just as like an attack buff too. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Thought that was a guy's health bar, not a shield generator. Whatever. Oof. Sucks to be good at math, kid. Eviscerator? Okay. So there's the Eviscerator. Kind of similar role that it had in the last game, right? This is our war crime gun after all. I don't actually think I'm going to choose the Eviscerator. Oh, damn it. I was really... Oh, wait, I can switch the assault rifles. There we go. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. Particle rifle, really cool weapon. Probably really fun for a lot of builds. But we're not about staying power. We are about knocking men off the board. Oh, we can't mod. That sucks so much. That sucks so much. It might still be better to bring the particle rifle just because we have mods on it. Alright. Do I just bring a sniper? Do I just bring Sniper Rifle Chan as my safety here and accept the power loss? That's gonna be rough. But there's no way around it. We might just need that damage. We can use this as an opportunity to drop the assault rifle, I guess. Go back to playing some real risky business here. But this build was not going great for us before. It's the unfortunate truth. I think we need an assault rifle, even if it's not modded. Alright, minus 17%. We'll take it to have the Viper, because with those, at least we know we can rely on the Viper. I sure hope we're going the right way to Orion Hall. I think we are.
Eat this!
No fucking way! Jack?
Jack!
Holy shit!
Shepard?
Jack to the collector base.
Get down. This thing's out
Well,
your league.
shit, now we're actually going on a field trip with Jack. Alright, yeah. Let's get this out. We go back to cryo bullets again. For that exact reason right there. Ah, crap, I couldn't catch him on the way down. Alright, he's rolling though. He's rolling, that's fine. Oh, getting covered. him. There we go. All right. We do this. We do this. That helps. Oh, god damn it. Someone's about to knock that shield, so we just get him down to armor. Then we gotta burn him. More on the way. We'll get Gare Bear up in a second. A second's right now. We need to get rid of this Atlas. All right. Get bonked, idiot. There we go.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. This still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
Dang, she really has grown. Wait. No, you're right. I do have a bayonet. So the mods were transferred to the AR for some fucking reason. Fuck it. Let's take it. It's still not performing as well as I would have liked. Maybe it's still not the right AR.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
Right.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Okay. Moving right along.
The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Right. Above the door. But is it a door behind the kids? No. Is there loot up here, though, actually?
Of course.
There we go, loot.
Sorry.
Got
it. Go.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Opinions about Jack. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get a good look at her. Let me get a good look at her now. God Goddamn chat, it's a good thing she did not look like this in Mass Effect 2 or I would have been so cooked. God. God damn, humana. It's fine, we're good. I'm good, I'm strong. We have Sniper Rifle Chon.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So, all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But?
They'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
Hell yeah. She learned. She looks like a middle school boy's bathroom. Yeah, Gort. We've been over this. I like women who are bad for me. I'm not seeing anything you're saying that's a roast. As much as just me admitting shit to myself, my dude.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
God, she's great anyway.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Isn't that the kind of thing you wanted to destroy on Pragia?
You know damn well it wasn't. Cerberus was torturing kids on Pragia. These guys are older, and they volunteered, and the only ones feeling any pain are the bad guys.
What's so valuable about it?
Well,
yeah, we already did that one.
It's like a bio...
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, holding that damn biotic bubble up against those bug things. Ugh. I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk him to death.
He can talk him to death.
Stay close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
Alrighty. Hot damn, fellas. One of these days, I just need to accept that it's okay for someone who could fix me to, like, be a part of my life. What I need is someone like Tali or Liara.
We'll go in first to draw their fire.
But I'm a sucker, so I'm probably gonna keep going for the bad girls. When am I gonna learn my lesson, fellas?
Guys from above.
A useful tactic. They would avoid direct fire.
Ooh.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Can you believe she used to be a violent loner only looking out for herself? Yeah. She's definitely gotten better, but you know, she still wears who she is at her core. Who we always knew her to be. Or knew who she could be, I suppose is a better way to put it. Oh dear, I have to land one of these shots. There we go, okay. Okay, we did it before he got around the cover. We're good, everything's good. Oh, if you two could, like, get behind cover that's not immediately next to the guys,
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Alright, stay dug down for a second. Oh god. We burn him because, as we all know, being on fire is terrifying. Alright. There we go. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Alright, thank you. Come on, Kyle. There we go. That bullet punch is definitely something to deal with right there. Don't miss those shots, Kyle. There we go. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Let's get Javik back up. Still got more ads. We gotta deal with those first. Especially the fucking engineers. Okay, cool. He's frozen. Okay, I'm cryo ammo saves lives. Oh jeez, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Duck, please. Go invisible, please. Alright. Damn, that did. Well, I mean, it actually did a shield and half his health bar. Oh, we're all the way back here. We've got to take this fight so fucking carefully, boys. Am I just flubbing shots? Is that why? If I aim real carefully with the assault rifle, will it be good? These are the questions I need to ask. Maybe against barriers and shields, but against just flesh, the DPS is terrible. Hey, look at that. We gotta do 4 trigger pulls. As opposed to just 1 or 2. There we go. Okay, yeah, shields. There we go. That's... Oh, come the fuck on! Chef, that's not where I wanted you to dive, man! Yeah, no, honestly, Avery, that is some fantastic character development right there. I'm really happy for Jack. Like, that's just cool. I like what they did with her character. Oh my god. Go. Get in cover, Shepard. Holy crap. I am not very good with the movement here. The rest of the game handles like butter. The abilities, the shooting, snappy. It goes exactly where you tell it to. I'm just not always good at telling shit where to go. Alrighty. But for some reason, trying to get between the cover fucks with me. Why does it feel like I'm fighting alone? You guys need to not be down there if you're down there. If you're where I think you are. Oh. Maybe that's why I've been having a harder time. I'm fighting literally alone. Cool. Okay, not alone, actually. We have help from the fucking high schoolers. Caught him mid-leap. There you go, no vaulting for you. Everything's fine. Yeah, alright, alright. Alright, there's more on the way. Just what I wanted to hear. Oh, thank you, effect push. Whatever the fuck is happening here. Cool. I thought I was on target there. Maybe I was. Maybe he froze and fell. Shit. I have to really hope this gets around his shield or I'm so fucked. Actually, you know, fuck it. Kill me. Just let me have my squad members back. Doing this one alone is fucking insane. Get through the door, assholes. Thank you. There we go. They're assholes, but they're my assholes. I was out of that. Thought I was out of that. Wow, I'm getting so much worse progressively, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Understood. If we can take the high ground early, that's what I want to see. I know they dropped down partially from the high. Okay, get this piece of shit out of my hands. The assault rifle's not bad, but it is not doing what I need it to do right now. I don't think this is the right fight for it. And I'm certainly not the right build for it. That's okay, though. We have all the other tools we need.
Up here. Ready for action?
Ooh, there we go. We finished up mail slot. All right. Yep. Javik. I could have sworn more of those were going through the slot there, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, we have taken the high ground. Great success. How did his shields come back so fast? Are there, like, barrier healers out there or something? That is scary. Shield pilot, that's it. This is the secret sauce we needed, boys. Positioning. And, there we go. Getting that. Where is the barrier? There's the barrier. Okay. So we are gonna need another grenade right on it, hopefully. Or not. It's worth it to get that down. Perfect timing, Javik. Let's get you back up, big guy. Go. We got Gare Bear ready to rock and roll. This is the stuff. Gare Bear. What? Javik, I told you to be up here. What the fuck, bro? And while we're at it, Garrus, get up here too.
You got it.
Oh shit, everything's fine. Gotta remember, this is a damage buff that, wow. Against Centurions is very negligible. There we go. Is there another engineer around here? Where are you, engine nerd? Oh. You know, I had no choice. He was presenting tank. It was the only way I was gonna get him, guys.
Come on, we can go through the side door.
Yeah, I think we gotta kill this big guy first. I think that's where this is going. I see the hit marker. Am I actually doing damage? That's the question. And yes, I do miss rockets. Avery, they're my favorites. I love me some rockets. I love eating them with my mouth holes, even though they're quite spicy. Fucking finally we're through his goddamn shield. I think that's what that animation was. Yes, I will burn all my ammo doing this if I can help it. This is just where I'm at tonight. We're an infiltrator. We're doing infiltration shit. We're shooting him at him from a safe vantage point. Okay. Alright, actually. There we go. Holy shit balls. What a fight, fellas. What a fight. Alright, is there anything else down here? No. Looks like that about clears it up. Very good, very good. There's our door. Let's go, people. Let's go.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Oh, heck yeah. Get that money.
Nice one, Franklin.
This gun is a little too inaccurate for its range. I think I need to... Well, you get way more accuracy when you're in cover. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. We can work with that. That system is good for us. Wait for those shields to start. Okay, or I'll just, you know, get chip damage, that's fine. And there goes, like, all our health. Yeah, the second they get us out of cover, we're cooked. Those grenades are actually the biggest counter they have to me right now, which is crazy because rockets still exist. Alright. I'm done trying to give that assault rifle a chance. I can't make it work. Other smarter people maybe can. But my build is so completely and utterly dependent on this.
Keep your damn barriers up.
That it is kind of hard to get away from the skill shot cannons. Like, if I could bring 2 sniper rifles, that would actually be the ultimate build for me. Because then I could have, like, this and the harpoon gun. Oh, I hit you, you bitch! Alright.
Stay down. You die on me, I will kick your ass.
You die on me, I will kick your ass.
You are dead, you hear me?
Alright, get back in cover. Where are my boys? Alright. Are you guys back here? God damn. You know, it's funny, I've been doing this alone, but I've been doing much better because I've just been using sniper rifles now. Feeling these fuckers will be coming back around. God damn, of course he glitched up the steps right as I line up the shot. This is not great. This is not great. This is not good for this attempt. We're gonna have to do this so carefully. But of course we couldn't get him before he deployed the turret. What the fuck? No! Oh no! Alright. Insane mode's living up to its name. Where is my crew? Okay, okay. We have this in the bag as long as they make it through the fucking door with me. Boys, go. Please. Damn.
Thank God, Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up. Damn it, Rodriguez. I told you to watch your barriers. Great, slap the medical.
Yeah, we absolutely have to prioritize those engineers whenever we can. And now I know that that's a space that can be inhabited. Just a test of my reflexes. Nothing more. There we go. Got that engineer before he could be a problem. There we go. Ooh. That's where they are. That's where those guys came from. Alright, alright, alright. We need a moment to get our shields back. Alright, alright. Damn. One of these days I'm gonna like drink an energy drink before the stream and you guys are not gonna believe how many buttons I can press before getting shot to hell. That's really the only difference that's gonna be happening. Okay, he lived somehow. Let's just fix that, yep. Oop. Tasty, tasty. Holy moly. Oh, fuck, you got it up. That fucking sucks for us so much. Yeah, no, these turrets are stupid. They deal so much, they deal incredible amounts of damage, and they're tanky enough to be a problem.
Everyone okay up there?
There we go.
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing now. You need to hurry.
All right. We're back, chat. We're so back. I might be exhausted, but I'm still an exhausted gamer. I've only... What's that Yoda meme? 3 weeks I have to live. Game I must. There we go. That has right way energy. No, this has right way energy. Okay, no, never mind. It was the other way. The other way definitely has more right way energy. I was hoping for loot or something down one of these sad paths, but nope. Nope, it's fine. Besides, like I said, we've got every tool we need to win right here. We got big pistol. The assault rifle has a lot of ammo, so we can fall back to it if we need to.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pronounced.
There we go.
I don't know.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
Whoa.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Dude.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
I feel so fucking good about seeing David back here. Like, god damn, the state he was left in. There was no way I could leave him in Cerberus's clutches, fellas. So this is kind of like, this is the pick-me-up I needed with how dire the situation in the universe is right now.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life.
Oh.
The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
You know, I'd have been satisfied even if they just left it at us meeting David again, but he fucking is a bro and he gives us guns, which is the most beautiful sentence in the English language. Here, have a gun. Eric will back me up on this. The Matic. Okay, maybe this is our rifle, right? Maybe this is the one that will change our build forever. No, particle rifle. There we go. So we are seeing similar damage, lower capacity, lower fire rate, heavier weight, more accurate. I kind of do like that, though. All right. You know what? We're already at a low power state. I think this gives us some versatility, at least enough that we can take the Matic in stride. We'll give it to one of these guys as well, because the particle rifle's fine, but yeah, we'll give it to Gerber. And we'll leave Javik with that. Alright, cool. The Matic looks cool. It's like beefy as hell. Kinda giving me like the Halo assault rifle vibe. Just because like the handle on top almost looks like the weird rise they have on the Halo assault rifle.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Oh, okay. Fine, we'll take it. Whatever. Ooh, box. Chest piece. A chest piece. Let us do this. Can I, like... Oh. Oh. Let's see. High priority target, Student Rodriguez. Capture priority Alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores. Despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination and enhancement under the Phantom Initiative. I see. We gotta get behind it to then go back in front of it and get... You know what? Sure. I was just starting to like the Matic too, like, because... It's a single shot, high damage gun. This is actually kind of perfect for what we want. Oh, now it's my turn to shoot the rockets. Here you go. Ha ha. Sweet justice. Alright, so that cover comes back. Oh wow, this really wanted to mess a bit with my sensitivity. Very slow turning. If they wanted to make this guy feel clunky, they succeeded. Who's still alive? Oh, you.
There's the shuttle. Head over 2x2. Frankly, Rodriguez, stay close.
Alright.
Shepard, watch your ass!
Yep, I thought I heard people behind me getting shot because Javik's the goat. Nope. My right arm was a little bit too much to the right there. Here we go. Hey, guy. What is the melee attack? Am I just kicking him? Just doing a like little beer league kick? Because that's pretty funny. I wish we could see the little legs stick out. Give him the old boot. Alright. like that this mech is as hard to kill for them as it is for me. Because fuck these mechs, fuck these, what are they? What? Because it's not the Ymir anymore. Now we're on, like, the fucking Atlas. Guys, we finally came full circle. You're very right. Avery, we're finally playing a Mech Warrior game again. It took us a minute, but we're here. It all came full circle. Little kick. Though it locks up the controls for everything else for a minute. So that becomes its own thing. The kick is really not worth it, unlike Mech Warrior, where the melee actually can be fucking cracked.
The shuttles are almost ready.
Oh, he's up there. There we go. Die. I saw a health bar. Okay, a couple guys back. Oh, mech on mech violence. We're so back. Now it really is a Mech Warrior game. This guy needs to get out of here. Well, we both managed to rocket each other's cover. So that went well. Javik, are you sure that's where you want to be, my guy? I mean, it's weird. Yeah, I have a feeling. At least Care Bear is there.
Move your ass before backup arrives.
We are the Alpha Mech Warrior. Alright, go team, go. Go team, go. As much as I would love to keep this mech.
Commander, the Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
X, please. Alright, I was just too close to the door. There we go. Yeah, you just need a real Atlas. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Small skyscraper firepower. How did Rodriguez get all the way back there? What the fuck? She was with the group.
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Oh yeah, Jack is back, baby. You guys like how much easier the game got when they gave me a mech? I mean, I know it was supposed to be for the bit.
Joker,
come on.
We flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am!
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Ooh. Do not mess with Jack or her students. Amen, Avery. Though, I mean, we need them for battle. But we can use them in supportive roles. Like, they're just gonna run out and get killed. This is fucking Reapers we're talking about. And Jack even said herself they'd probably be better suited for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, their help was useful during this fight. And maybe it's just the insanity difficulty. But, like, them throwing the odd bolt here and there was not nearly as good as just putting up a barrier and hunkering down for cover. I bet if it affects my war score, though. And that's a real question. No, fuck it. We're using these kids as support. We will find other allies to be the frontliners, ones who are a bit more battle-hardened, maybe. We have Rachni, like, we're doing all right, at least. We're doing better.
They're definitely ready. But the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
No notes.
Good work, Shepard.
Jack's doing great.
I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands. Hackett has the technically minded students looking at the Crucible. Apparently, David Archer has already given them some ideas.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Hot damn. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Some new stuff from the Alliance, as it should be. We've got the Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Alright, biotic students from the Gershom Academy. Here we go. Yeah, so that buffed the Marine Division a fair bit. Now, they're looking a lot better now that they're going to have biotic barriers protecting them. And how... Kaylee's worth 25. Dang! Kaylee is worth as much as Grunt. And we're still not even close to filling up the war score. We're not even close to the minimum, and we are going beyond the minimum. That's the goal. We need to go beyond the minimum. Because I don't think the minimum's gonna be enough, if I'm being honest. With how this game's setting everything up, it kind of feels like we need to have well above and beyond to even stand a chance of winning.
See defeats from Paladin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the turnips.
God, things are not going well in Paladin.
Birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
They call them birds? I thought they were bugs. They're afraid of
Commander,
birds.
I've got a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, let's see. Wow. That is a lot of reading. Well, my people, we have gone on even later than we usually do. I hope that makes up for the awkwardness we had at the start of the stream, thanks to those, you know, OBS issues and all that fun stuff, but I am glad we were able to figure it out. I am glad that the simple answer is I was just being dumb, because that is a much easier fix than if something's internally wrong with the program. But whatever the case, my people, this has been a lot of fun. So glad to see so many familiar faces coming back around. Oh my god, it's been ages since I've been able to talk to Ved, Avery, and Dan the Man all in the same convo. Like, hot dang, this has been a nice night for me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. With that, though, it is time for us to, of course, put on the save. I'm not going to do the wrap-up conversations and reading, because I am gassed, boys. I am just completely gassed. Did I already make the save? Okay. Okay, I think I did, but I'm paranoid. We're saving over save 8. There we go. Now I definitely made the save. Alright. So with that, it's time for us to exit out of it. Man, what a set of missions. We got to see Grunt again. Almost got my frog son killed, but then he made it through anyway. We were able to save the Rachni Queen, which at least we got that going for us, but the Rachni have been a boon to both us and the enemy, which is kind of a freaking problem. And of course, Jack is back. Oh, Jack, dang. Whew, she's doing great. Really happy for her. Anyway, Whatever the case, my people, this has been a fun stream. I hope to see you all in the next one. And this is Kyle again saying, I should go.